We're going to roll through the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds quick. I am actually going to start with the 3-year-olds because that's what I'm looking at. A handsome face. Now, no, we didn't sell him. He's Indigo this week. We'll see how he races this week at Northfield Park. I just wasn't going to sell him for that. I told everybody I don't mind taking a haircut, but I'm not going to take a bath just because. It's just bad timing. He didn't sell. Fine. It's not a big deal. Arches Rainbow pulled up on the front halfway down the lane the other day. That was her. That wasn't tired. That wasn't fatigued. That wasn't the driver. Well, he didn't have to open up 5 maybe, but it looked like he was long gone. And then she just kind of did the moonwalk halfway down the lane. That's unacceptable. I'll go over next week and race her. We'll see what kind of moonwalking she does next week. Atlas Hanover was awesome. He didn't moonwalk. He was awesome in his first start for Jim King. Not in this week. Hopefully he'll be in to go soon. Blue Tesla, Bravura, both training back now. Mario is training them. They should be ready in about 2 weeks. Dustin Hanover will be qualifying this week. I can't wait to race this horse. I love this horse. Gemstone Ruby Rose schooled in 2-3 last half in a minute. She looked good. I had Elise Patrick had made a break, and then I caught up and I was third over. She ended up first over in the last turn, and I swooped around them down the lane. Now, Gemstone Ruby Rose and Elise Patrick, 2 very, very different animals, but one's a maiden, one is not. I went by her, and it looked like she was trotting. Mario said she was 3rd or 4th and ended up trotting very, very good the mile. She'll be ready to qualify this week. Grace is racing in the Meadows. A little bit sicker last start. Her blood work looks good now. We'll have her in to go a week from now-ish. Where are we at here? How the hell? Yeah, he get injured. His knee let go a little bit. A couple little floaters in one joint, a line in the other knee. It's not a big deal. We'll clean him up. We'll give him time. The horse is 3. He's got lots of racing ahead of him. Beautiful horse. Been very, very good for us, and he'll be back in no time. J.K. Mickey Mantle was fantastic the other day. A winner in 53-3, 27 flat in the end of it. He's got the Valedictory Series coming up. I think that's the one. Kind of Classy is a horse that's in the barn now. This is a Donato Hanover mare, 3-year-old filly that was sent here by Jacob Schaefer. We'll see if she's at Harry's right now. I don't know if she'll stay at Harry's. Again, we have a lot of moving to do, a lot of moving around to do. Kind of Classy is at Harry's right now. Harry will be coming up to First Line Training Center very, very soon. Waiting for somebody. We have the whole middle barn full now. For those of you who've been to First Line, that barn beside the pool, barn number 8, that's all ours. Completely full to the brim with horses of ours. Harry is going over to barn 3 as you drive into the property. The first barn there is barn 3, and he'll be going in there. We're just waiting for the occupants currently to move out. So that's the only hiccup in that regard. Where are we at now? Looks like money. All I can tell you is what James told me and how good he trained the other day. He said he was fantastic. Matt's MVP looked very, very good at Northfield Park. Procrastinator, Harry was happy with. Now, he told me the other day he'd been in 18. I suspect he's been around 212, 215 with him. We'll see how he, how and when he is ready to go. Red Overbach, I thought, raced very, very well, finishing 2nd in his first race at Northfield Park. Renegade Gypsy, Resolute Bay, both these horses are awesome. Very, very similar, totally different in stature. Very similar in what they can do and what they're able to do on the track. Man, they look very, very good. Now, I will tell you this. James keeps telling me, I like Resolute Bay. He's a nice horse. But is he going to trot in 51 as a 4-year-old? I don't know. He said, I just know that he's probably worth a lot of money right now. And I don't know why James is angling for us to move Resolute Bay, but that was the thought, that was the sense that I got from talking to him, and we can. I mean, we would get paid more than, if he comes back okay, he's worth a lot more right now than he would at that point. I think he's going to be a nice trotter and come back very good, but having said that, we are quietly running out of classes for him also, and there is no need for that to be that loud. Quietly running out of classes for him currently. Uh-oh. I hear a turd. What do you want to come in? No. No? I'm helping Mommy. You're helping Mommy? But I'm doing a video. Okay. So where was it? Oh, Resolute Bay. So I don't know. It's a I guess a conversation piece I will float to my partners on Resolute Bay. Yes, Resolute Bay is worth 6 figures right now, probably on gate or preferred. Would we get paid a lot? We should get paid a lot. He gets around any size track, has market 53 and has the world in front of him. Do we want to move him? And James is right in the sense that if he comes back at par, if he comes back now, right now next year, he's worth a lot less than he is right now. the uncertainty of what he'll do as a 4-year-old, the allure of that is what would, I guess, elevate his worth. But at the same token, I guess worst case, you can put him on the preferred platform or on gate. You could, I suppose, with an absolute hard line of what you would not take. I wouldn't take any less than 6 figures for this horse. I just don't think you could. And if you don't, I guess you're at $400. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Anyway, that's a conversation for everybody down the road. It doesn't have to be today, tomorrow, or next week. State Park S. This is a trotting mare. For those of you who don't, is there any shares left in her? Well, you guys don't like her, I guess, do you? 34 shares available in State Park S. So I bought State Park S with a Volstead baby, stud fee paid, in her belly. When she foals out, which I'll be happy because the Volsteads were all extremely expensive at the sale last year. When she does foal out, she'll be bred to 3-point blue chip. And that is exactly why I bought State Park S. Stonebridge Acadi will be racing next week. We'll get him back in to go. 3-point blue chip, as I said, the aforementioned 3-point blue chip, has headed stud. He's going to stand in New York this year. And I know he'll get lots of mares, but he'll get a few from us, and one definitely he'll get is State Park S. Unbeatable Kemp is ready to go now. We will race him next week. And Will to Win Hanover is not. I'm going to stop with her. She's all done. Going to pull the shoes off her also. It was a bit of a lot of closure this week in a number of mares, fillies that we have, Globetrotting, Aglariam, and now Will to Win Hanover. They're all done. They're all heading to the broodmare shed. Now, Will to Win Hanover is a little different. We are shopping her to sell her, and I know what she's worth, minimum, and we're not selling her for less than that. We do have a couple of interested parties, and if it happens, it happens. The one thing about her I know, as long as she stays safe and healthy and we get her in full, that money should be as safe as a church. It should be. There's nothing that's safe in this game, though. And World for Two. World for Two is trained now. I saw him on the track today. He looks great. Looks very, very good. Horse looks good coming back. So all thumbs up for World for Two right now. So those are your 3-year-olds. Lots of 2-year-olds. I'm going to be back with them in just a second, and then we're going to sink our teeth into the babies. 1 second.